Good morning, fellow recovering people. Today we are going to be going over courage to change. This is for y'all who have family members that are alcoholic or addict, or they have a behavioral addiction, and you're looking for some direction, some support, some hope. So we're all here working on that together. And if you've been doing this for a long time, welcome aboard. If you're new, welcome aboard. Let's get right into it. Our 8th tradition suggests that our 12th step work should remain forever non-professional, which means that Al-Anon members, our own experiences, strength, and hope is all we need to help one another recover from the devastating impact of alcoholism. If our program were run by professionals, I would not have been free to carry the Al-Anon message to so many others. This tradition encourages me to help those who really want help. I have spent so much time and energy trying to help those who didn't want it, that the opportunity to make a welcome contribution to somebody else's well-being is precious to me. Today, because of my experience with alcoholism, I am better able to understand and empathize with other people. I am grateful that something positive has come from the more difficult times in my life. I am learning to give and receive without guilt. I need not feel a debt to those members who have helped me. Expect to pass along to others what has served me so well, and as I give, I receive. And to the daily reminder is, I find that sharing my experience, strength, and hope with others as an equal is one of Al-Anon's greatest gifts. And here's the quote for the day by Albert Schweitzer: "The only ones among you who will really be happy are those who will have sought and found how to serve." All right, there's actually quite a bit in here, and the maxim in recovery is I cannot keep it unless I give it away, which makes a lot of sense in a lot of ways. Sharing what I have learned helps me to retain it. Teaching helps me to learn. Teaching helps me to retain, and teaching helps me to reinforce. It helps us reinforce what we learned, and it helps us to know if we've mastered content, if we have content memorized. And because sometimes we don't have the literature with us, sometimes we're in a situation where we don't have any tangible resources. Sometimes you don't even have your phone to look stuff up. Sometimes you don't even have a recovery friend around, and so having the knowledge of recovery, the message of recovery memorized, comes up very often. When we need some guidance, we could go, oh yeah, the 3 C's. I didn't create this, I can't control it, I can't fix it. All right, you know what? I'm not going to overexert myself. The other one is that our experience of having an alcoholic family member, having an alcoholic loved one, a parent, it always is great to share with somebody that's suffering, that's going through issues, to go, you know what? I've been there too. It's more than sympathy and empathy. It's listen, I'm the same as you, and I've been going through that too. Heck, I'm still going through it, and I'm working on my recovery. My dad is still drinking, so it's great. It's a great way to connect with others. There's a scar which creates a bridge to another person's heart. There is that truth. however, it's also a bridge of hope, and not just a bridge of we're both victims in this in this situation. We're both creating solutions together. We are both seeing the situation as a way to show our best. This is a way for us to show our pure joy when we're faced with trials of many kinds. It's not just about being connected as victims. And then for the non-professional part at the top, I just read about, I think it was in the 12 Steps into Traditions, where Bill Wilson, the founder of AA, he got offered a good job in a hospital working with alcoholics. At this time in his life, in his career, he was not doing well financially, and he was offered a job to be a professional 12-stepper in a hospital. And he was like, great, my money troubles are over. I'm gonna not have to worry about money. And then when he got home, he saw his wife Lois, and there was other alcoholics and people in recovery at his home, and he shared with them his plan. And when they were talking about it, they were like, yeah, you are living scarcely. That does seem like a good financial opportunity. However, we don't think that's a good idea. So their group conscience spoke that was not the best idea. And then Bill reflects that, yeah, I didn't take the job, and I see now that was not God's will for me, and that God used that group conscience to help guide me. And that was a interesting story about not having it professional. I have a lot more to say about the professional aspect of it, but I want to keep the video short. And remember, I'm not representing any program. I'm just talking about program stuff with you because it's helpful, and these are good meditations. All right, y'all, let's call it a morning, and don't leave before the miracle happens. I will see you soon. Bye.